Hello everybody, welcome to my channel again. Today I will so-called share with you how to prepare yourself to read a birthday, which is mean that how to prepare yourself to read a date of birth of a person, and what are the things that you have to prepare. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. Okay, from the first I would like to share with you reading 八字. It is quite easy if you know how to prepare your work, because 八字 reading is nothing more than so-called support and control. Some people like to use the word produce, right? I mean, rather than support. So it doesn't matter, it's about the same. It's just like things that you will do, it's called produce, and control is things that you restrict. 八字 reading is only these two methods, simplified, but the so-called the tools and the component is kind of complicated. I will show you why 八字 is actually control and produce. I will show you now, right? Even if you have a combine or clash or three combination, is also about produce and control, nothing else. To simplify the reading, do not complicate the reading. This video will be a bit so-called advanced, you see, because there are a lot of things that you have to understand. Remember, understand. If you can understand, you don't have to remember, because it is too much to remember. You imagine the permutation of a part is about around 12 to 13 million permutation. So how are you going to remember all this? So if you can understand, you do not have to remember anything, right? So now I will show you why 八字 is all about produce and control. Okay, some produce is actually control, some control is actually produce. This is the connotation behind the so-called control and produce, clash, combine, and all the three combination, seasonal combination. So now let's get to the board. I will prove to you, and I will show you why 八字 is nothing else but control and produce. So I will assume you know the combination of the stem. Okay, that's why I say this video will be a bit advanced. So let's say we start from 甲, because you know 甲己 combine, right? 甲己 combine, so 甲己 combine, they become, you like to call it earth, but you don't know what kind of earth, right? But most of the time, you know, we will talk about this earth, but doesn't matter. So 甲己 combine become earth. So what control earth? Wood control earth. Okay. So why am I writing this? I'm writing this to show you how does the day pillar of a date of birth derive the timing. It is fixed, don't change, right? So 甲 day master and 己 day master of the day. If you have 甲 day master or 己 day master, the hour always start with 甲. 甲子 is the first hour of 11 to 1 a.m. Okay, followed by 乙丑, 丙寅, 丁卯, 戊辰, 己时, 庚午, 辛未, 壬申, 佛伯癸酉, 甲戌, 乙亥. Okay, So this is 11 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 9. 7 to 9 is already the morning. Then 9 to 11, 11 to 12, afternoon. Then this is 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 9, 9 to 11. Then come back to here. You see, because it control. That's why the control is always the one that derive the time. So after 甲己 then it's 丙辛. 丙辛 always combine become 壬, right? Because 丙辛 combine, you say become water, water, right? So what control water? Earth, right? Which is mean that 丙 day master and 丁 day master and 丁 day master, these two date always, the start of the hour is always 午子, right? Then it follow after 午 is 己丑, right? Then is after 己 is 庚, okay? Right? 庚辛壬癸, follow the timing, right? It's just that the stem change, but the rest are the same. All the same, only the stem change. Okay? Because earth control water. Right? Then 壬午, 壬and 丁 day master. Okay, 丁 壬 combine become 甲. Then 庚 is the start of the hour. Because matter control, right? Then followed by 辛丑, and etc. Same follow the permutation until the peak hour. Until the peak hour. So same go for 午癸. 午癸 combine equal, they say fire. So what control fire? Water control fire. So 壬子 is the start of the hour, followed by 癸丑, and it follow. All the animal will be the same, only the stem change. Right? Then follow the last one is 庚乙, which means that 庚 day master and 乙 day master, right? 庚乙 combine become matter. Then what control matter? Fire control matter. 丙子 is the start of the hour. Then it go. So the derive of the hour is to control from so-called two polarity star, which means that the stem, all the stem that combine will derive the hour. Okay, so this is the day pillar that derive the hour through control. Okay, remember, through control. So now I will use another method, but the procedure is the same. Okay, let me using this same procedure, but this time we derive the season through the year. Once you know the year, you will know the season. That means the start of the season, you will know. Okay, this is important because if you know this, once you know the year, you will know the so-called the arrangement of the season. So the day derive the hour. The month, the year will make up the month. But this time round, it's not control, it's support. No? It's support, it's using support, no longer using control. Like example, 甲 year, but now it's not the day master anymore. Okay, it's not the day master. It's the year. Okay, which is mean that 甲 year and 己 year, they have the same month, always the same. Okay, 甲己 combine become earth. So what support earth? Fire. Fire support earth. So the first month is tiger, is 丙寅, the first month, followed by 丁卯. You understand? then followed by Wu Chen. Okay, but this time round, this is the month. This is Tiger month. This is the start of spring, peak of spring, end of spring. Okay, this is the month. Okay, this is to produce. They derive the month. Now let's talk about Geng because this year is Geng, right? So Geng, Yi Geng combined become Geng. So what produce Geng? Wu, earth produce. So this the start of the so-called spring is Wu Ying. Then next month, this month is Wu Ying. Next month is Ji Mao. After Ji, then followed by Geng Chen. Okay, this is once you know the start of the month, that means the 5 element, the 10 stem just continue. Then the animal is always the same. It's, when it start from tiger, the after tiger it will be rabbit, then dragon. Just like when we just now we talk about the hour of the rat. After rat is always ox, then followed by tiger, rabbit, dragon. So this is the procedure, just based on the procedure, right? Based on the arrangement of the stems, and also based on the arrangement of the branch. But of course, once you have the first month, then everything is very easy to derive. So Wu Gui combined is Ping, right? Ping is the fire. What support fire? Wood support fire. That's why Wu Ying is the start of spring. Okay. Then this Ren and Ting Ye combined become Jia. So what supports Jia? Water supports Jia. So Ren Ying is the start of the spring, the tiger month. So same thing, this Ping and Xin combined become Ren. So Geng Ying. Geng Ying because this is called produce. They produce, then all the months start. Understand? Nothing else. It's only produce and control. they are the one that derive the year, make up the season, the day, so-called make up the hour, right? And in fact, the actual reading is called the year produce the season, and the day produce the timing. You understand? You see, this is all produce and control. All the class and combine is nothing but produce or control, right? What is important? You must understand. My video when I talk about the yin and yang, you must know the yin and yang, right? If you don't know the yin and yang, it's difficult for you to start to read a part. Then I will read 2 parts and show it to you how I read. Okay, how I read. Okay. First, you must understand the production and the control. The production and the controlling factor. Within a pillar first. Within a pillar. So you must complete the 60 jiazi. You know the 60 pillar, the 60 jiazi. Okay, one day master. Start from Jia Day master. Jia Day master, you must understand all the 60 jiazi. Which one is control? Which one is support? Understand all the control and all the support. Okay, Jia Day master reference to the 60 interpretation. Then followed by Yi Day master reference to the 60 interpretation. Is different. Then Ping Day master reference to the 60 jiazi interpretation. I will show you an example. Okay, let's say the 60 jiazi start from Jia. Start from jiazi. Okay, so we talk about the jiazi, all the Jia Day master, all the Jia interpretation. Jia Chen, Jia Shen, Jia Wu, Jia Xu, 加音。Okay, because there is a 60 家子, so I take 6 pillar. I take 6 pillar out and read, right? Let's say based on Jia day master. Jia is the day master. So you must understand all this. This is number one. You must understand this is water produced wood. Remember, this is very basic, very fundamental. Okay, now this is water produced wood. Understand the produce and control first. Understand this way first. Okay, then this is wood control earth. This is matter control wood. This is wood that is rooted wood. So again, this is also control. Then this is produce, right? The wood produce fire, right? But you look at this one, these two. There are two also produced, right? Is the production same or the production different? Definitely it's different, right? So you need to reference to the 12 growth table. Jia Chen in the 12 growth table is called weak, right? Jia Chen in the 12 growth table is nurture. Okay, so what is nurture? Nurture is called fragile, sensitive, just like a baby that's in the stomach of the mother, right? So what happened? You nurture the baby, right? And what happened? You protect. This is the meaning. So what is weak? Weak is old-fashioned. Weak is like when a person, they are weak. A weak person, they cannot work. Then a weak person is very troublesome. Understand? I mean, at this moment, I'll tell you in this way, but everything have yin and yang. You understand, right? So this is the interpretation. Okay. So again, I'll go slow again. I will touch on it. See, once I move a bit fast, then you lost it. Okay. So first, you must understand water produce wood, wood produce fire, right? Metal control wood. Wood is strong. Only these two got problem because they are both wood control earth. Okay, so how to know? Okay, one is intense control, one is sensitive control. Sensitive control, that means the controlling is not aggressive, but Jia Chen, the control is aggressive. Understand? This is the two reading. This is called specific reading. You understand? You read a date of birth, you have to be accurate and be specific. No guessing. No guessing. Okay, this is the one. So after you know the produce and the control, okay, then the next thing you must ask yourself, which one is good, which one is bad? Which one is good, which one is bad is called the yin and yang of produce and the yin and yang of control. Yin and yang is called, is the control good or the control is bad? Is the production good or the production is bad? You have to all know all this before you read the puzzle, right? Because if you know all this, one glance you look at the puzzle, you immediately you can interpret what is it. Okay, remember, let me explain again. Number one, you must know the 60 jiazi of one day master. Then I just take out 6 example from the 60 table, because there are 60 example, so I just extract 6, right? Then I will read or what? Read the production and the controlling first. Okay. So this is water produced wood. Okay, is water produced good? Is water produced wood good for the wood? This is the reading. If you don't know, this is the yin and yang. It's called the good and bad, right? Sometimes a pillar is good by themselves, like jiazi pillar is good by themselves, until a day master comes in, then the reading become different, right? So remember, the pillar itself, of course, you will read the pillar itself. Oh, this is a nice pillar. I know it's a nice pillar, but is it good for the day master? You understand? Then this pillar appear in the year, appear in the month, appear in the hour are all different reading, right? Because when you appear in the year, it's called early stage. When you appear in the month, it's called when the person go into the society, right? Then the hour is later stage. So your job is to find out, is this 甲子 good for 甲 day master? This one 甲 control dragon, is this good for the 甲 day master? Right? 甲圣 under control, is it good for the day master? Right? Sometimes the year is good, but when it appear in the month, it become bad. Sometimes the year is bad, but when they appear, when I'm talking about duplication, when it appeared in the month, it become good, right? Why there is this differentiation? Or because the year is always talk about your well-being, your character, right? But when it appear in the society, it's no longer you. It's how do you fare in the society? Can you survive, or is there any people help you in the society, or can you control the society, or the society give you problem, or you give the problem to the society? These are all the reading. Because sometimes there are many people, they always like to play victim, right? Everybody is wrong except they are right, no? They feel like they are victimized, right? But when it come to me, I read, once I look at your date of birth, I will know what kind of person you are, everything, right? But of course, it's not for me to judge you. It's only for me to understand. Because why? You wouldn't want to behave that way, but so you ask yourself, right? Is it you are the one that make up the energy of your date of birth, or the energy of the date of birth make you? Very easy. So let's say when you get pregnant, you will know the year. Oh, this year I'm going to deliver a baby. Then the doctor will tell you, estimate in this month, right? Then you will know the month, but the day the doctor also give you an estimation of the day. The doctor is not the one that decide, but he give you the projection date. So you know the year, the month, the date, but when it comes to the hour, nobody can decide. No one will know, right? Until when the time is right, then the baby will come out. So this is called destined, right? Destined. Okay. So who is the one that make you? Is it you make the time, or the time make you? The time is the one that make you. Understand? So this is the things that you have to understand. Okay, you have to know. So how many day master? Not 10, 12 day master. 12 day master times 60. Times 60 甲子. So you have how many so called characteristic reading? 7,200, right? In this world, every person character is fall under this 7,200 characteristic. Okay, but this characteristic is subjected to change when the month comes in. Of course, like there are many people born in the same day, right? Same time, but they are being scattered around the world. It's in different time zone, right? Different government. You can born in the so-called first class city, development country, or the so-called third world country. There are many days of birth is scattered around. Understand? That's why life is never uniform, but life is always equal. Why? Because everybody will have 24 hours a day. This is equal. Understand? This is equal. Okay. So you have to go through 甲 day master with all the understanding of the 60 甲子. Day master, or the understanding of the 60 家子. Put it this way, the pillar, you talk about the year pillar first, right? So when you know the year pillar, immediately you will know 7,200 characteristics across the world. So when it comes to characteristic, you read the character, the accuracy is 80%. You will know, right? But this is only characteristic. But can the characteristics survive in the society? Then that is another 7,200 permutation. But when the day master come in, then you go crazy because all day master they sit on different pillar. Understand? But remember, if you can understand, is it good or not? By knowing the yin and yang, by knowing the good and the bad, you can read all parts. With this understanding, you can read already. Many people trying very hard because they don't understand. In fact, there are only 60 家子, right? To read a person chart. So you have to do this exercise 60 家子. Then once you know the control and the protection, the next step is to find, is it good for the day master? Is it good for Jia Day master? Is it good for Yi Day master? Is it good for Ping Day master? Wu Day master, Geng Day master, Xing Ren Kui Day master? All are different. You understand? That's why Jia Zi is reference to 12 day master reading, whether is it good or bad. Right? So the 60 jia zi, every pillar actually is correspond to 12 day master, whether it's good for them or bad for them. Right? Your job is to identify, is it good or is it bad? Okay? So once you know the good and bad, right? The next one you must understand combine and clash. Okay? Because some people 八字 they don't have combine and clash, so they are not used to it. Because combine and clash in a date of birth and combine and clash come from your luck and come from the year is totally different reading. Understand? Okay. So same go for, if you have combine in your date of birth, then you must focus on combine in your date of birth. If your date of birth have clash, your job is to focus on the clash. Ask yourself, is it a good clash or is it a bad clash? Is it a good combine or is it a bad combine? If you know the good and bad, you'll be able to explain to your customer what happened, right? Okay. Then followed by 3 combination, seasonal combination. Okay, I repeat again, slow. If a person date of birth have combined or clash, or they have 3 combination inside, or they have seasonal combination inside, okay, then you must ask yourself, is it good or bad first, right? Then I'll bring up 2 parts, then I will demonstrate and show it to you. Okay, then if your 八字 do not have any clash, no combine, no seasonal combine, and no triple combine, but when the luck comes in, then they are the one that make up the clash, the combine, seasonal combine, and the triple combine. All are different reading, all are different, they are never the same. Okay, so you must remember all this. So once you know all this, once you know the support, the control, the clash, the combine, triple combine, seasonal combine, when you know all this, the next one you must know the 10 god, right? Who sit on what, right? Example just now, Jia Day master, we bring on Jia Day master, then we talk about the Jia Zi. as the example pillar. Okay, then this water support the wood. So this is called, what happened? Water support, this is friend. This is his friend, right? So it's called resource support friend. You understand? I'm basing you example year pillar. Year pillar. Okay, it's called resource support friend because year pillar is your character. So what happened? You learn and support yourself. The more you learn, the better, the more confident you become. Because why? Jia to jia is friends, is confident. Understand or not, right? Jia and jia is called gravity. It's called your own gravity. Understand? When the jia see jia is called you see your own gravity. When jia see yi, they see a different gravity. Understand? But this gravity is also supporting the jia. So between this gravity and between the jia gravity, which one is your gravity? That's why of course jia and jia is your gravity. Jia and yi is not your gravity, but it's a supporting gravity. That's why Rockwell, this is called Rockwell, right? That's why Rockwell people have dual characteristic. Understand? Okay. So these are talking about year. Okay, this is talking about year. Year always talk about character. Okay, year always talk about character. Now assuming we don't talk about year, we talk about month. We talk about month. I'm giving you scenario. Okay, the year pillar and the month pillar can never be the same reading. Okay, so the month pillar is society. Okay, society, this jia become your friend. Understand? It's not yourself, right? In the year pillar, it is yourself and your friend. Understand? Or so that kind of friend is more to siblings or friends. Understand? Real friends. I mean your friends. But when it comes to society, it's called you benefit your friend, right? Because your friend is sitting on your resource. Understand? So what happened? They benefit. And any of your friends who listen to your advice, they get benefit. Understand? But not you. This is the difference, right? That means it's called your date of birth always prospers other people, but not you. Which is mean that you are good. You are good at helping people and telling people what to do. You are very good, but you don't know what to do. Understand? Okay. That's why this is called this. There is a flaw. There is a flaw in the date of birth. Many people don't know, and they don't even know why are they doing this. So when you open up the date of birth, you will you see, this is why you're doing what you're doing. Understand? So your job is to help them to re-engineer, right? Instead of helping them, because since they are listening to you, then you as well make them make work for you. This is even better. Understand? So when you know the problem of a destiny or a date of birth, when you know the problem, it's easier for you to give advice because you know how to turn the table around. You understand? So thank God you must learn during the basic. You cannot learn thank God later on. Why? It's complicated. You cannot link. Right? The missing gap is too far away. You must learn it fast, which is mean that when you talk about production, controlling, the clash, combine, triple combination, and seasonal combination. When you know all this, the next step you must learn all the thank God, because thank God is interpretation, direction. They give you the direction, they give you the interpretation. Okay, everybody love this type of interpretation, but in order for you to know the interpretation, you must understand the good and bad first, right? The good and bad. So now I will share with you one day of birth, and you must understand how to read. Okay, same. Okay, a person of course, this person is my client. Okay. So number one, the year. You know the year. Number one, you know is control. Wood, control dragon. So is the control intense? Yes, because why? Jia Chen in the 12 growth table is called weak. What happened when the tree is weak? When the tree is weak, weak is called the tree is very old. Understand? Not the tree is weak, right? Okay. What is weak? Jia Shi. Jia Shi is weak because why? Nurture. Okay, nurture is a very so-called fragile, immature, sensitive, so-called behavior. Nurture, right? You need people to take care of you, right? So Jia Shi is weak, but Jia Chen is an old tree. When a person is old, what happens? They're stubborn, right? Okay, so that's why this control is more intense than this Jia Shi control. So number one, I know Jia Chen is an intense control, but because there is no day master yet, so we just know it is the control. There is no good and bad, but you know that the control is intense. Okay. Once you have the day master, immediately you turn all this into 10 God reading. Understand? Then after that, you know the month. So the month always identify the branches. Okay, goat is hot and dry. Goat represent hot and dry. Then you had the day master. You had the day master. So once you had the day master, immediately you know this is eating God, and this is resource, indirect resource. Okay, so when you know the Ping Day Master, immediately you know that the indirect resource control eating God, right? You will know this immediately. Okay, your next step is to, is this good or bad? Number one, is dragon good for Ping? Is Jia good for Ping? Okay, how to know the good and bad? You look at the 12 growth table. As long as the reading is positive reading. What's positive? Because this is called yang. Yang is a positive reading. Only when you reach the weak, sick, death, grave, these are all negative, and extinct as well is called negative. So these are positive reading. So if positive, that means the dragon is good, right? Then the tiger is also good because this is growth, right? And this is young. It is both good, right? But good control good become very bad because why? It's called God and God fight. Understand? Because the good and good, the good control the good is called the God control the God, so it become devil. Understand? When that's why. That's why 八字, that's why a day of birth, a person birthday, the reading you have so-called basic, then after that you go to the advanced. Okay, all this is depend on how complicated the date of birth is. Understand? That's why when you want to learn this type of knowledge, you must learn everything, because a date of birth, right? It varies. It is not fixed. It is very subjective. Some date of birth you can read in a very simple and basic way. Some date of birth you need advanced technique. Some date of birth you need master level of reading, right? Because especially when the date of birth is in a special structure. A special structure, you need to have a special way of reading the date of birth. Okay, understand? So this is become very bad. Understand? Very bad. This pillar become very bad. So when this pillar become bad, what happen? The person will develop bad character. Understand? So now you know this is bad. Okay, so which one is in control? Which one is in control? The wood is in control because the wood control the earth. Understand? So the earth got no choice. Let the wood. So what is wood represent? Wood represent mean. Mean, a person that are very mean. Okay, yes, this person, he is very mean when he is young, right? And this is also his character. This character will follow him until he die. Okay, that's why he's very mean. He used to be very mean. You will know the way he talk, right? Understand? Like in a very mean way. Understand? I don't know how to explain, but definitely it's mean. But when he become my customer, he already changed a lot, 90% everything, cool down a lot, being more sensible, everything. Understand? Then this is the eating god. Okay, so the eating god is under control. Understand? If a person eating god is under control, this person is difficult to have big achievement because why? They control their action. Understand? Which means that they do until a certain state. They say, okay, that's enough. They will not pursue further. Understand? This is this kind of personality. So when a person has this kind of personality, do you think this kind of person will have big achievement? Definitely not. Because why? They stop their action. Hurting officer eating god is objective based. So this person objective is very short-sighted, not long-sighted. Understand? So no point telling the person, no point go and tell him say that, oh, you must have long big objective. No. It's difficult because the energy is under control. The energy is locked. Understand? So if you really want to help this person, you must remove remove the dragon. Okay, which means that the jia, okay, and the dragon, you must remove. Once it's been removed, this person, the habit, the bad habit is gone. Understand? But of course definitely it's still inside because yin and yang, the 90% and the 10%. So even this person change 90%, the little bit of 10% is still inside. Understand? Because anyway these are characteristic anyway, people is difficult to change. But if they can change 90%, then definitely it's a call for celebration for this one person. You understand? So this is that's why when you read a person date of birth, right? Your job is to identify the problem. You understand? Do not say, oh, I'm going to give you well. You didn't solve the problem. How to give them well? If you solve the problem, the well will come automatically. You understand? So many people want to have wealth, want to have money, right? But look at them, they don't do anything, they don't take action. But they say they want money, but they just sit down there, don't do anything. Okay? So this is important. Okay. So now we know that this person character got problem. Okay. Then this character will resolve if this person have good luck. Understand? So example, in the luck in the year of dragon. Let's say in the year of dragon. Okay. I think it's 壬辰. I think it's just over. A few years back. Then what happened? The dragon come out. Right? So when the dragon come out, what happened? This person become focused. Right? Because no longer control. So this person become focused. You understand? So only 1 year. If this come in the luck, then this 10 years, this person will have big achievement. But if it's 1 year, normally 1 year is quite difficult. Why? Because of this characteristic, you need a longer time frame. Okay. Now we read the month. Okay. Same. Okay. You have earth produce matter. Okay. So you must see is first you must identify is Sing good for paying, is good for paying. Okay. So how to know is it good or bad? Same, you have to reference to the 12 growth table. Okay. This is death, this is weak, so they are both bad. And can they support each other? Can the goat support the Sing? Can or cannot? Cannot, right? Because if you look at the 12 growth table, Sing sitting on goat is weak. Understand? So the month is a very bad pillar. Understand? But this person, he have very good luck, right? So what kind of luck this person need? Definitely is water luck. Okay. The month is very bad. Understand, right? That's why this person, when he own his own business, when he's working, as long as in the survival, as long as the money is good enough for this person to survive, this person will not so-called demand and expect for more. Okay. Because why? Number one, this is direct well. Okay. Direct well, this is this hurting officer. So hurting officer produce well, they always say if a hurting officer produce well, it will be good. Correct or wrong? But do you know that there are 12 type of 12 type of hurting officer with 12 type of well? Do you know they are all different? Understand? Although they are called the same, I mean the language, the word phrase is the same. Hurting officer produce wealth, but they are all different. Example, Ting Day Master. Okay, you have wealth here. So you have dragon, you have dog. So this is also hurting officer produce wealth. Then Ting Day Master, there's two type of hurting officer produce wealth. You see, there are two type of hurting officer produce the same wealth. So which one is good? Which one is bad? Right? This is 1, 2, and 3. Right? And there's another one, Sing also. For Ping Day Master. Right? You see, there are two different hurting officer produce wealth. So which one? This how many types? This is 1, 2, 3, 4 type already. There are still 8 different type. Understand? So that's why when you learn a date of birth is you have to learn it very professionally. Understand? Because reading a person, you imagine when a person come to you, they are giving their life, they put their life on your hand, they are at your mercy. So make sure that you do a good job. Understand? And once you do a wrong consultation, what happened to them? That's it, right? Their future is gone. Why this person need water luck? Because of the goat. You need to moist the goat. When you moist the goat, what happen? The first thing is that the action, whatever they do, it becomes smooth because hurting officer is dry. Right? Understand? So when the sun continue to so-called produce the goat, what happen? It increase the temperature and the goat become more dry. Understand? So dry cannot produce anything. Just like when you go to desert, do you find anything from desert? No, you find nothing, because desert is very dry, cannot produce anything. Okay. So this person, his earlier luck was metal, right? Then metal is cold. Then after autumn, you enter winter luck. Then now he's in winter luck. That's why his business prosperous, right? With the help of who? With the help of the wife. Because Sing is the direct well. Direct well is wife, and this go to the wife. Then the wife sitting on goat, sitting on resource, right? That's why Sing sitting on goat is bad, because goat cannot support the Sing. Instead, the goat will weaken the Sing. That's why his wife do not have good health. Understand? That's why here again, I start from all over again. You read a part, you want to read a date of birth, you must number understand the production cycle, the controlling cycle, the clash combine. If there's no clash, no combine, then might ignore it, don't read. So triple combination don't have, double combination don't have, no need to read. So this is a very basic part and it's very easy to read. Or doesn't mean that a part is basic, is nobody understand. The more easy, the more simplified your part is, the more powerful you become. Understand? And your life will be more easy because a simple part is a simple person. Understand? So a special part, special structure, date of birth, you are special. So what happened? Everybody come to you, you take out all the time. Understand? No freedom. Just like when an actor, actress, a singer, they are very busy. They don't have their own private life because why? All the these people following them, right? And all the news people hide behind their house or hide outside their house, to write about them. They don't have their private life. So a simple 八字, a simple good 八字 is the best 八字. You understand? Because when this person is rich, no one know, and he can enjoy freedom, luxury. You understand? Not a special structure destiny, a special structure date of birth, or that it considered special. No, you don't want that, understand? I don't want that. Okay? Because when you're on the limelight, people are watching you. Understand? If you're not famous, it's okay for your freedom. No one watch you, right? But when you're famous, people are looking at you, right? They see what you're doing, right? Understand, right? Then they judge you, right? So I'm happy with my life. Understand? So I don't have to be popular. Okay? More freedom. See? So I can spend more time with my student. I spend more time with my friend, with my family. Okay? Like that. Okay? So sometime in your life, sometimes someone come into your life and help you. Of course, the person who can come in your life and help you, there are only a few people. Okay, your parents and your so-called your wife. These are the two person that these are the two nearest to you people can really come into your life and help you. Understand? So society in his 八字 is not nice. I repeat again, because Sing is no good, because Sing to Ping, although they combine but they kill each other, death. Because Ping Sing is in a 12 group is death, die. Okay, then this is weak. So weak is called not confident in the things that this person do. He's weak, not so confident. Understand? So like a lot of skeptical about the thing he do, skeptical. Okay. Then this is number one negative, two negative. Then the negative also weaken the negative, right? If the control, then it's good, right? Because negative control negative become positive, but this is negative support negative. Negative support negative is even more negative, right? Luckily this negative cannot support the negative, right? Cannot support this, because you can support this. Then how to read this 八字? This 八字, the reading will become more advanced reading. The reading will become the person will take negative as positive. Okay, why I say that? Because you look at the person 八字, is too hot and dry. Hot and dry. Let's say this is dry, this is hot, this is warm, right? So the entire 八字, there's a aggregate configuration of heat. That's why this person, the inside his temperature is very hot. Understand? So the only so-called controlling temperature in this person 八字 is the Sing, right? Is this gold, because this gold is from autumn, right? So everyone pay attention to this Sing. Exactly. This person, my client, his wife, everybody at home pay attention to the wife. because the Y is the one that do the calling of everything. Okay. Then his hour. There's a gravity for the Xing, for the Y. That's why the Y is strong, because this is called gravity, the direct gravity, right? Gravity is just like rooted, okay? Pure roots. Your roots is called pure, right? Creator master, you have red, is called your pure. Understand? If you had a pig is not pure. Understand? The gravity is not yours gravity. Okay. That's why in my past video when I talk about the antibody or the for the coronavirus immunity, I always tell you to use your own animal. Remember? Okay. So this person, the later stage, the hour change everything, because the hour is rooster is the one that balance everything. And of course with the nice configuration of the luck of 亥子丑 for this person, so all the temperature cool down, everything is easy, and all this 亥子丑 is good for Xing. That's why the wife is the one that doing most of the job. Understand? So this is only a one way of simplified reading, but actually there are many in-depth reading, but I don't want to go more into in-depth, because the in-depth is more on the consultation basis, more on the solution, providing the solution. So the problem in this part is two, the dragon, not the dragon, the tiger, because the tiger control the dragon. The dragon got no problem. Then another problem is the goat, because why goat is bad? Number one, goat is the negative hurting officer to the day master, and is also the bad health to the wife. That's why you must use the water to moisture. You must know how to use it. Understand? Of course, you use it in the date, not in your feng shui. In your house, the feng shui, you need a date. The date is called the seal approval, which is mean that whatever you put there is approved, which is mean that it's going to take effect. If whatever you put, you don't look at the date you put, you don't even know is the energy is there, right? Example, if you want to put water, then you choose the hour of snake, and the hour of horse, and the hour of goat. Then these are all fire, and dryness, and you put the water there. Do you think that the water can really work? No, the water cannot work. Understand? So you have to identify the place in your house. Then after that, you have to also configure a date to reinforce. It's called activation. Understand? Activation. Of course, this activation is good to have the Xing day master and Ping day master in the date, so that these two person can receive the result. If you have a good date but you miss out the 2 day master, they cannot get anything because they are not in the date. You understand? Okay, this is one. So I will give you another date. This is a Bazi. Okay, of course, she is my customer. Okay, so you know that she's a Ide master. Flower. Okay, the nature of flower, you understand? So first again, you must look at this is earth, produce the matter. Okay, this is normally first glance for everyone, they will read in this way. Oh, earth produce matter. Okay, but remember, this earth they got, it can be good or it can be ox. Remember, right? If this is good, then yes, the rooster will support the goat. But if this is an ox, then it become no support. Okay. So how to identify them? You look at the season. This is winter. Winter definitely belong to ox. Okay, so this is ox. This earth represents ox. So you go to the 12th grove, you look at the ox to the rooster. What happened? It's sick. Okay, it's sick, which is mean that the rooster make the ox sick. So once you know this, then you must understand the yin and yang, the good and bad to the Ide master. See which one is good, which one is bad. Okay, so you turn this to indirect well. Okay, this is 7 killing. Right? To Ide master, this is indirect well. Indirect well is good. Understand? The 7 killing is bad. So the 7 killing weaken the indirect well. It becomes very bad. Understand? Indirect well is it's just like mobility. Hurting officer and hurting officer, eating god, direct well, indirect well are so called your mobility, your movement. Understand? Especially this direct well and indirect well is anything that is called so called moving, right? You are moving. Okay, then you know that the seven killing is weakening the mobility. That means you know it is very bad in the early stage, correct? So it is true. This lady, when she was young, she fell down from the staircase and crippled herself both legs. She cannot walk. That's why the mobility is affected. You understand? So when you understand the year itself, you will know the person. The person don't have to tell you. You must tell them, because the negative weaken the positive. Indirect well is always positive. Understand? So this is true. Then you see there is this Ding Chou. So you know that the year pillar is negative. Understand? Because the negative weaken the positive. This is positive, this is negative. So the negative weaken the positive. It become very negative, right? Because the good is bullied by the devil. Okay. So same. This is indirect well. So this is so-called eating god. Okay. So remember this person, this lady part, this is cold. Okay, only this is hot at the moment. Only this is hot. So it's too cold, you need a fire. Understand? So this fire is wood produce fire, but this wood is not good in producing fire. Understand? Because how can flower produce fire? Okay, but never mind. You must identify, is the fire good for the flower in this type environment? Yes, it is good. Okay, then this ox, what happened to this ox? Can the fire survive on ice, snow? You cannot, right? So this is bad. Understand? So in the 12th group, this reading is called grave. That means it's a grave ground for the fire. It's difficult. So this is negative, this is positive. Understand? So it is very bad. You understand? So then the good thing is the rooster, the ox, the snake, they become earth. All the energy congregate. It's called the three combination. They combine together. So when they combine together, what happens? The negative become positive. This called the yin become yang, the yang become yin. Okay, the positive become negative, but this positive become negative. Understand? So you don't have the beauty of both worlds. So called this called good and bad come together. It's called yin yang. As long as the good is more, this person is happy, right? So when this all combine, so this one will become good, will become good. So thanks to this combine, right? Then the later stage when this person have children, right? It will combine again. Understand? Then this negative will become positive. Understand? So this is 2 7 killing. 7 killing is a devil. Understand? It's ghost, right? That's why this lady and me, we are very close. From so called from client become very very good friend. Understand? So she's a spiritual lady. She can so called she can talk to ghosts really because ghosts always come to her for consultation. Huh? Yes, because date of birth is there's a lot of secret in the date of birth. As long as you can understand the secret in the date of birth, you can understand what capability a person can have, right? It's sometimes that we don't understand. We thought that this is impossible. There are a lot of people with supernatural power, which it is real and it is very true, but it's just that they don't have to show the world that they have this kind of capability. Do you understand or not? That's why they will pretend to be a simple person so that they have more freedom. You understand? They are all the low profile people, low profile. Okay. And she's my good friend, right? So and she. That's why you must know how to read the a combination. So all the combination you also have to read what is good and what is bad first. Then when the combination come in, of course it's good for the combination to come in to control all the bad one and turn all the negative to positive, which this person is. Okay. This is so-called another so-called different method of reading this Bazi, this date of birth. This lady is the wife of just now the guy. You understand? That's why she's the one that control everyone, right? This one is called everyone. She control from head to tail, right? She control in a very sentimental way. Not that she control in a ruthless way. Understand? People always go to her for consultation, and she's a very spiritual nice lady. She always give very good consultation, and she's very nice to me. Understand? Right? Because she learned this from me also. That's why I uncover her date of birth and tell her why she has all this sort of so-called gifted gifted the so-called energy. You understand? So this to show you an example, but of course it can take 2 3 hours for me to talk to her. I mean during the consultation because her date of birth is extremely interesting. That's why I must talk to her slowly and tell her what she can do. There are many things she can do. Understand? Which is mean that you can boost up this type of date of birth because it's big achiever and big influential. It's called everyone will listen to her, right? But because she is a very nice lady, she want to put it in a very low profile way so that she can spend time with the family and children. That's why of course I have to respect. Understand? Because if not, this kind of policy can push to a very high level. Okay. So I hope that of course this combination it will not be good to the spouse because the spouse is positive and it become negative. That's why the husband always listen to her. Understand? Always. And as a woman, if your man always listen to you, then you know that you have to do all the job, right? So you become the man become the woman. That's why this is the only taxing way for her in this area. Understand? That's why sometimes she's free, she will call me, then we go for coffee, then we chit chat. Understand? Okay. Because most of her life are people come to her for consultation. So when she come to me, it's different. I'm the one who give her consultation. I mean in a very friendly way, since we know each other very well. Okay. So I hope that I give you these two parts, these two date of birth, so-called a perspective on what are the things you have to prepare before you read about this date of birth Understand? So date of birth easy. The easy date of birth you can read it very easy. But some date of birth you have to use advanced technique, right? And some date of birth you have to use a master level of reading, right? That's why you have to learn everything. You have to learn everything. You can say that, oh, I only want to learn this. Cannot, right? Because yin and yang are together, right? The good and bad are together. You cannot learn all the good, then the bad don't learn. It doesn't make sense this way. Okay? So that's it for now, and I hope that you enjoy my so-called learning, and see you again next time. Okay, thank you.